everybody. Welcome to the Aspie Life of Lisa, and today's topic on Aspie Life is going to be public transit and the autism spectrum. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And from my experiences of taking public transit, I've been very lucky. I've come a long way where I was scared to death of taking it, but it was also because I didn't know where it was going, and the sensory issues that came with it, the loud sounds, different people, different smells, the bright lights, if there were any changes, unexpected changes. So one way that and the crowds of people, depending where you have to go, I can't drive only because of my sensory issues, and I have tried before and it just wasn't for me. So I rely on public transit, and I've had different ways to get around. So my experiences on how I cope with public transit is on the subway. I'll go to the very back car, and I'll either go to where the subway operator is at those seats there, or I'll stand in one of the corners. And I try to avoid taking public transit during rush hours because I know that's where it gets overwhelming. I plan my trips in advance. And another thing I bring is I'll either bring some knitting with me, or I'll bring a book with me, or I'll even have earplugs if needed be on really busy trips. Or if the transit operator is really nice, like say the bus operator, if there's someone that they like to talk, I'll talk to them, or I'll sit at the seats behind the bus driver if I'm on the bus, or I try to sit at the front. And again, I'll bring some knitting. I'll either bring a book to read, or I'll speak to the operator, but I try to really plan where I'm going in advance. And I always make sure I look up the route. I'll clarify just in case. And not only will I clarify it just to be on the safe side, but I'll really be very precise on whether if there's been changes, whether if there's delays. I'm always on top of it, except for the odd time where I've made the mistakes. And I find for me personally, it can be the most overwhelming, and even for a neurotypical as well, is the rush hour times. So I try to avoid rush hour times and go at times where it's not as busy if necessary. But I know when I go out to the city, public transit is something I always use. And even back out where I live, and I have a good rapport with the bus drivers. They know me back at home. And even out here, like when I've spoken to transit operators, I've disclosed that I'm on the spectrum just in case they question any pacing or stimming, or if I have my fidget cube in my purse and I'm holding on to that, they'll question. But how I go about it is I explain I'm okay. I'm on the autism spectrum. I have high functioning autism, and if I'm in a near meltdown mode, it's just I'm in a sensory overload. Then in a sensory overload, I just get stimmy, or I'll pace. But I'm always aware of my surroundings. And it is important to disclose that it's good to disclose if you have a diagnosis. That way, if you can disclose that, then they know, because a lot of times they see thousands of people every day and they don't know. And I'm talking about the transit operators, even the supervisors or security. And they've actually helped me out in situations where they've helped me find a good spot that I could stand, when to avoid at certain times or whatever. But anyways, I hope this video helps. Again, if you like this or if you have your own tips, hit the like button, comment below with your tips on how to deal with public transit, and feel free to subscribe to my channel and share this video. Thank you.